Hi, this is Alexandra of IconicNYC. Today I'm continuing my investigation of the East 91st Street garbage transfer station currently being built in Yorkville. But today I'm looking at the hazards of the trucks themselves and the threat they pose to children when they come in and out of the transfer station. As reported by the New York Times and others, the entrance ramp to the Marine transfer station cuts right through the middle of Asphalt Green.
Estimates from Samuel Schwartz, an engineer and former New York City traffic commissioner, show 500 trucks a day coming and going in the facility. That's over 150,000 vehicles entering the dump every year. The city is building the entrance ramp to the dump directly across from the crosswalk used by children to enter the park. Mr. Schwartz estimates that this combination of truck traffic and children crossing the street will result in 100,000 child-truck interactions, a figure the city does not dispute.
Parents and residents are justifiably concerned, but the city says it has the situation well in hand. They say that they'll make turn lanes and sidewalks for maximal safety. But the reality of it is, there's no room for a turn lane on York Avenue. Behind me right now, there's a school bus.
According to the Daily News, garbage trucks have the highest pedestrian killing rates on New York City streets, 40 times higher than New York City taxis. Garbage trucks account for 32% of all cyclist deaths and 12.3% of all pedestrian deaths. This, despite the fact that garbage trucks represent just 4% of the total vehicles on the street. In a playground with small kids running about while trucks cross to enter is a recipe for disaster. In my investigation, I looked at just how limited a truck driver's vision is and how potentially dangerous that is for the children playing at Asphalt Green. All vehicles have blind spots, areas around vehicles where the driver is not able to see objects that are in its path. The larger the truck, the larger the area of the blind spots. And the smaller the child, the harder it is to see him as well. Additionally, as the truck makes a right turn, as it would to enter the garbage transfer station, this blind spot actually becomes larger. Rather than just talk about numbers, IconicNYC decided to show just how physically big an area these blind spots occupy. The city's Department of Sanitation did not get back to us on a request for their assistance, so we're here at Valley Training Institute, who has agreed to help us illustrate the magnitude of the problem. We've physically marked out the blind spots around the truck and asked about 15 children from the local area to stand in them. Ray Angeli, a local operator, has joined us for this demonstration. Truck drivers have very poor visibility, especially in crowded urban areas. Sadly, pedestrians are easily overlooked or completely obscured by the vehicle's large blind spots.
Boy, I can't see anyone. This is terrible.
So there you have it, New York. While we wait for the city's sanitation commissioner, Catherine Garcia, to make her decision, think of these children who each one of those 150,000 trucks won't be able to see as it turns into the garbage transfer station. Are we really willing to risk the lives of 100,000 children for a garbage dump? This type of industrial facility just does not belong in a residential neighborhood.